10 seconds remaining.
Turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Dire team pick.
League's assassin.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Slaughter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Venomancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Disruptor.
Dire team pick.
Dazzle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Clinks.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Visage.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Dire team pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Legion Commander.
You may now select your heroes. Prepare for battle. Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
This is doing nicely.
What happens, it's going to be more valuable for our opponents to have that camp than us, even if they just duel us or tri-lane us. Like, the Nyx is going to come up here eventually, probably. I don't think he's going to mess with Ice the whole time. This is a very ineffective offlaner for an assassin to mess with. You're just going to get right-clicked a lot. Like Treants in my hand.
He's doing a reasonably good job with the mana burn. Like, there are no Treants because Ice can't summon any, because he has no mana left.
Yeah, but I mean, once you have boots, like, you can still just last it at least decently well.
Yeah. He should be able to just kind of skirt around the edges of the lane. But EE level 2 now could be a bit of a worry. Top lane, battle is kicking off. Jab already down to low HP. Goes back in for the crush onto Ohio, but they're not going to be able to do anything there. The two dire supports being shoved away just by two Radiant heroes, Dazzle and Beastmaster, strong enough to shove Jabs out of lane. Going to go for a little bit of a journey through into this Radiant bit of the jungle to find the bounty rune and steal it away from them, so that's going to work out for him. Pushes him close to level 2, halfway to it in fact, but mid lane. How are things going here? 11 and 4, 8 and 3, I guess as expected. Legion Commander doing a really good job with PMS quelling, being a melee hero, having that attack damage, and Ohio. Where is he? What's he up to? Oh,
he's
God.
chasing Disruptor, but he was also just tanking some serious shots from Mushi. Man, I'm so impressed with this ward block up top. This is actually so smart. Like, just to foresee the fact that no matter what happens, this camp being gone is just so much better for you. It's so difficult to do because it's so important as a Disruptor. You're like, man, I really need experience, guys. I don't know how I feel about blocking off that camp, but like the fact they bring 2 heroes, it's so easy for them to bully, right? You're a Disruptor. You don't really want your slider here the whole time. Like Jabs has to make that rotation back up here. He wants to be in the mid lane harassing up Excalibur. And it's just been like so important this camp's not here. Well played, Mineski. This is some like next level shit, dude.
I mean, I guess if you think the other way around as well, right? If it wasn't blocked and you were a Disruptor trying to stack and pull, if you pull across to this, Beastmaster will contest with a Dazzle potentially as well.
Oh yeah,
right?
with a Dazzle, 100%.
And then you just lose the stack anyway. So.
Yeah. Because if you're on your own as Disruptor, you're like, oh, so I don't care if he comes over. I'll just run up, punch him. If he tries to punch me, I'll glimpse him back when Clinks gets here. And, oh, second kill of the game. This was kind of inevitable if DJ is going to stay.
Yeah. He hits level 2, gets a stun. And, of course, they had the Gale and the level 2 Poison Sting from EE. TP comes back down from Ice, and he'll have full mana again, so he gets to actually summon some Treants for once, which he's going to be pretty happy with. But DJ, with all these clarities and now with the Poor Man's Shield, actually, with PMS on Nyx, he's pretty resilient up against the Nature's Prophet. What's going on over here? Ohio and Pile died. They see Jabs up on this high ground. How did they see him, though?
The ward they placed over here.
Oh, yes, you're right. There's a brand new ward there. Oh, dear Lord. Oops. Well, that's my first miss kill of the day. That's my bad.
Oh, Pilot died with the rune die. Got him. They also, sadly, just placed a sentry down on that camp to unblock it up top, and the sentry had already expired, if I'm not mistaken. Like 2 seconds before. Or it was about to expire anyway, so wasn't a big deal.
Wait, I'm echoing.
You're echoing.
Am I echoing on stream? That's not possible, surely. That's not possible. Mate, do you have in-game mic on? Maybe that's
no.
No. Then I have no idea.
I fixed it today. I did it yesterday.
I have no idea what's going on there.
Oh, you did the overlay?
I did forget the overlay though. Yes. It's fixed. It's fixed now. the square in the top left, the demonic square. Oh dear. Okay, it's been a long week. I'm just gonna chalk it up to me being stupid. I'm tired. I'm sure everything's fine. I'm never blaming anyone for missing overlays again. Ninja Boogie being chased here. Pile Die and Ohio running through. The camp has been stacked, so Pile Die is going to take a chunk of damage there from the large camp as he walks past. Trent, stop laughing at me.
I can't help it. The comments are so good. Block the kill score as well, please. Oh, God, this is great.
Nice thrusting onto Dazzle. He's got no grave actually, so this could be a kill for Mushi. Piles the damage in with the Searing Arrows, and they come in with the Sprout as well. The axe is clear through it. Ohio glips back though into the danger zone, and Mushi will look for the second kill of the game for him. But nice, I said, thank you very much. I've keep it in here. I'll be taking this from my phase boot. The right click damage, incredibly potent out from your Nature's Prophet. Good rotations from Mineski now, looking to potentially... well, they can't do too much damage to the tier 1. They've got no mana left in Flinks. Furion returns to lane, and the TP's come back.
The seeds of war.
They were close to not even getting that kill on Ohio. Can you imagine 4 heroes there and he survives? Like, that stick almost saved him, but shan't be the case. So, good recovery for Ice. So, wow, he's 5.5? Damn, dude. That's pretty impressive considering his start. Last is a little low for a Prophet, for sure.
He's died twice, and honestly, he's done really, really well somehow. But in comes the birdies. DJ hits the Impale, and it'll be smooth sailing from there on as Excalibur micros through and lands the Familiars on his head. The Stitch heading into the Hand of Midas after the medallion, it looks like here, just from the brown boots. Try and scale as much as you can.
I have no sympathy for offlane Nature's Prophets, honestly. Like, if you play any sort of normal 5 position supporting against that hero, you actually can't do anything. It's so irritating. He's impossible to handle. You can be like a support plus a core, and you can't deal with this guy sometimes. And now, look at him getting shit on. Fuck you, Nature's Prophet. I banned this girl every game and this makes me happy.
A big duel in though. This mid Legion nearly finishes off EE within it, but has to run away now with a poison on him. Actually, Legion in a lot of trouble. Stick guard is done. Excalibur chased by Jab. This fist is being body blocked up, but the Familiars will now stun the Treants. Summons against summons, and the flying ones are the victors, as it looks there. As the Fnatic come out pretty nicely on top, but the tower is defended. Ice comes back down again. It's making sure that Fnatic don't get too much more chip damage, but they're going to try and kill Ice again, potentially. Grave Chill. Not going to go for the Familiar Stuns just yet. They're backstabbing Excalibur. There's the crush. Nature's Fnatic bounces. One of the final hits comes in, but the Gale from EE down onto the Nature's Prophet, and look at the damage. The medallion with the Familiars absolutely destroy him, and now Jab has to go for the TP. The stun attempt not quite going to land. DJ barely misses out on that. In the river, what's happening down here? Jab's chasing Excalibur. That's not going to happen. Grave Chill will get him away.
Oh man, yeah, Ice getting owned. He even lost 2 raindrop charges during that and died. So what little gold he has is being put into items that are just dissipating in front of his own eyes. And he's going back for the Blightstone. He's on the mega value train right now. By raindrops and Blightstone trying to stay alive. And now Moon's down here as well to try and deal with this. They're really trying to save this lane, it looks like. But that's level 3 Plague Wards at this point. Can they even initiate on EE? And this is like your highest farmed hero too in the Legion Commander. And she's just like, man, why am I even here? I am out. Like, the Venomancer lane.
Holding the lane for Ice. Making sure that his tower doesn't die. But DJ, from all those kills onto the Furion, he's hit level 6. He's actually got this Vendetta already up. We're looking at 9 minutes in, and he's going to be scouting around, and oh no, he's going to make another hit at bot lane. He's shifting over there.
Right now. He's about to be more rich than Ice with this kill.
I mean, where's the tower range? Okay, right in the middle. Down he goes. Raindrops not really going to save you from this. Touches come out from EE and find yet another kill. Is this the way? Have they found the key to dismantling Mineski? Killing Ice over and over again in the
I'm down. I'm just can't wait for the next time someone picks Nature's Prophet. I'm just going to go mana burn them for 10 minutes. This is the greatest thing ever. Screw that hero. Oh, this is excellent. But I don't know. Is this going to transfer into anything, I guess? We still need to wait on the big rotations from the Legion Commander. I mean, she's down here now, but her itemization looks like it's going to be kind of that standard mid build that we don't get to see too much anymore, but you go for the armlet, and then you move in towards some sort of a mobility item, more than likely. Maybe, like, if you have a rich enough support, sometimes you can skip the blink, but let's be honest, she's probably getting blink next.
Yeah, you probably need it, right? Blink Slardar, Blink Legion, even against Plague Wards and Familiars, all that other stuff, the Boars as well. Like, honestly, how many summons does Fnatic need? EE down bot lane, they start with the crush and they'll follow with the duel. There should be a win here for the Legion Commander. No, barely misses out. That should have been one.
It's just so close with the DD run last time, and now that. Oh, DJ spotted out. Nice sentry placed down by Ninja Push.
Very, very well played. So they will get a double kill for the Legion. That probably makes up for the missing damage lacking there from 2 duels missed in a row, barely. Ninja Boogie gets the tower as the counterbolt was about to steal it away from the Dire Heroes. How's Mushi doing? Rotating all the way from top through mid down towards bottom. They already took the tier 1 top. So now they give Ice this top lane to try and farm against Ohio. He is 2 levels ahead, or about, well, 11 level and a third ahead of the Beastmaster. Not that it means too much, side of maybe a bit of extra damage in from Ice. It's been a rough lane so far.
Like, it doesn't feel like they have more kills on the radio at this point, honestly. Just because they keep, like, or at least, I don't know, the kills feel really close, but it's always felt kind of one-sided every single time. It's like there's never a battle, you know what I mean? It's always just someone dying. It's either Ohio just getting ganked by 4 people, or Ice getting ganked by 4 people. We're just roaming in packs here across the entire map, and now there's a really big horde coming top with smoked up Visage Birds looking to capitalize on a roar. But, hey, there's nobody here. Where'd they go?
Ice is nearly all of their deaths, all of the kills.
Yeah,
6 out of 7. Legion is the only one that's added in there. Nature's Wrath just bounces around a little bit. Not looking for any kind of fight or damage to try and start things off. maybe a bit of a fear factor thing there for them. As nice play goals here from Envy. Not only scouting the high ground for any kind of backstab, but also setting up for these Ancients, farming both places at the same time. And there he sees the Disruptor.
Dire's top tower.
Field in. Envy turns, poison over. Moon goes forward, crush it to the back. Jab, backstab, Paladine with a glimpse away. They can't break. Envy stuck, and with a duel in, they finally get a win. The turnaround, ice, so take it down by the Familiars and DJ. Helped out. Jabs, good two-man crush. Maybe buys a bit of time, but Ninja is still falls. And now the Roar in onto an illusion. No! That's not how it's meant to go. Mushi clears up Paladine. There aren't any stuns remaining. There's one from long range. DJ lands it perfectly placed. Now in comes Jabs, but no crush. He's got no mana. Even with that, press the attack. The overwhelming odds as well from Legion. The damage with the dispel on the stun for the clicks to run. There just wasn't enough sustain from Mineski. They get a couple of kills, but all in all, Fnatic come out pretty majorly on top.
They have to dive so deep for that too. You saw he retreat into the trees. He gets one block off of the Plague Board. So then Legion has to take the time to kill that and then get in for the duel. And then they drop the Static Storm. And at that point, you've committed everything. You've spent a ton of time killing EE, and that's when the reinforcements come through. And pretty inevitable. It's going to turn out in Fnatic's favor at that point. Quite well done.
Jabs is closing in on that Blink Dagger, so they'll have that shortly. They'll have a couple of minutes here to farm bottom lane and maybe a bit of jungle. A little bit scared of what's coming his way, but Twilight, Excalibur, both farming Ancients here with the Familiars. That Medallion, the Shadow Wave, actually does a decent chunk of damage there, and we've got the Midas already up on the Visage as Nature's Prophet dies up at top lane, DJ with a Vendetta.
Yeah. The help of Ohio without even needing the Roar, though. And now they have that to possibly turn this around. You have to target the Legion Commander is the problem, though. She's pretty tanky right now. Obviously, if you Roar a Disruptor, he's just going to get pressed the attack right away.
So, Helm of the Dominator, first item for Ohio.
Radiant's
What are your
middle
thoughts?
tower is under
Oh,
attack.
no. I'm down. 100%.
Radiant's middle tower is
Good item. Always. What's good about it this game, though? Purging the corrosive haze off your allies. That'd be pretty cool.
I think what I like the most is that you have no real carry hero, right? You've got Veno, Visage, who don't, they're not your conventional carries at all.
Let me stop you because I understand what you're saying. Get the Frost Armor Ogre, and then give him your aura, and he is your carry.
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
That's what you were going for, right?
For sure.
I figured.
I'm thinking more about the Alpha Wolf aura, maybe a Hellbear Smasher aura, something like that. You've got an additional hero now to add into the mix, but you've also got something to really buff up the Visage and the Venom's damage. Without buying Vlads, you know, Vlads is an awful item.
Yeah, no, this is pretty good. Now, what downsides though? Obviously, it's relatively expensive to buy a helm. It's 2,000 gold. I mean, maybe not compared to other items, but compared to Necro, it's only 600 gold less. And you're like, man, shouldn't you just like buy a Necronomicon? Like, if you want an attack speed aura and stuff like that, that would be my thought process, because you're just gonna get that out of a Necro book too, and way more damage.
Yeah, maybe so.
So I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I mean, this moves really fast, and it's basically always up is really important. You can split push a lot better with the helm. I would definitely think helm's underrated. I don't know if this is a good example of like the best time to buy it, but Dire, that's a quick duel win.
Yeah, Envy a little bit far up, and now they swing into Roshan with a DD on Mushi. Oh, look at that. The right side of Roshan hit exactly when they needed it.
Ice Frog strikes again.
Sure does. He sure does. Excalibur, Solar Crest, Midas coming off cooldown, but they have to go and look for a fight. Efficiency be damned, but Aegis already gone. They're still trying to get in here to catch someone. The Sentinel moves forward. The Nyx Assassin starts things off to the north. Not going to be able to catch into the Legion though, as Fnatic take control of this high ground a little bit, but not going to be able to capitalize on anything.
An extra stun. Can't press the attack off both of my stuns between the Roar and the Stomp. There you go. Follow-up play.
The chain stun capability of Beastmaster.
I wonder if he even goes Necro after this. I feel like if you're not buying it early, it might be time to just go like Shadow Blade or something. Be interesting.
Blink queued up and he buys it.
Yeah, after this. Like, do you just go AC? No, he's gonna go back for the Necro. Okay.
Back for the Necro.
I'm not sure how I feel about this build.
More
I think
units.
there's a lot of value out of the Necronomicon.
More unit strength. More. How many are they gonna have? They're gonna have the quadruple boar. That's 4.
Yep. Then the Helm Creep.
Then the Helm Creep.
And
then the 2
the
Necronomicon. That's 7.
And then the Birds.
So 10 with the Aghanim's birds. 10.
Okay, right. Good point.
We don't count Plague Wards, do we? They're not summoned.
Now top lane Disruptor.
So that's a dead Disruptor. He's in a lot of trouble as the mana burn clears him up, but Jab's here to turn this one around. Nice and pale, the TP's come out, and there are no more stuns. 1 second until Crush came back up, with Prophet being the one that TP's back, unable to make sure that dive is punished. So Fnatic get away with that for free. Well, there aren't anything else, right? It is just 10. Unless one of the others goes for like a Necro book as well, but that's not going to happen. That's not happening.
Like the Nyx Helm or something. I don't know. No, don't think that one's going to happen. But yeah, it's basically spamming Necronomicons to win yourself some Dota 2. The Dota 1 strats are here. 50 damage on Visage. Mid Visage is alive, but from what I hear, there were some issues in some of the NA games of the Visage plummeting to a... that's the opposite of how pause works. Got it backwards there.
He realized his mistake very, very quickly. It was probably one of those things in, like, he says in TeamSpeak, I need a pause, and then one of them was like, okay, go, and he says go in all chat instead of pause, you know? He just gets his, not his tongue tied, but his fingers, whatever.
Wait, hold on. Soul Assumption double strike.
Yes.
Does that mean you soul ascend to someone and they just take 2 instances of it?
No, it jumps to another unit, which I believe prioritizes heroes.
How have I never seen that? Okay, interesting.
I'm not 100% on the last thing I said, though. I remember reading something that says it prioritizes heroes, but that may be like PA Dagger or something. No.
Do you believe I haven't got to cast a single Visage core? And like, I don't know. I thought he was gonna be like hype and cool.
And you've just never been never been in a lobby with a game where they've had Visage core?
No.
That's sad.
I've had support ones too, but I've never gotten anyone to actually get the Soul Assumption double strike.
I think I was watching Lizard stream the other day.
A different random target within cast range is also targeted by a second Soul Assumption. So it's random?
So it's random. Okay, so it doesn't prioritize heroes.
Well, that sucks. Since it uses the spell's cast range increasing effects increase its range as well. Heroes and illusions have a higher priority than other units.
Yeah.
It's creep heroes as creeps. The second Soul Assumption does not target invisible units or units inside the Fog of War.
So it wasn't wrong. So.
No, you were correct, sir. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not that bad, then. As long as it prioritizes and isn't totally random. So that must be the choice, right? People take that over the health.
Yeah, I think I've seen it a couple of times.
I don't know.
I've not seen
health
many. I've not seen many core Visage. We don't care about Dazzle because Excalibur, Visage we've been talking about, he is the one to get jumped on as well. Legion Duel, not there in time, gets stunned up.
Oh. Hell, I thought they used it before. My mistake. Thought I heard the noise over on the Dazzle, but no, yeah, that's an issue.
Nearly had it.
Oh well, they're gonna get a good push mid. This is supposed to be the Radiant strat, pushing down a tier 2 at 20 minutes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
We're going the wrong way here.
It was a little bit unfortunate for DJ because he walked like past the bottom rune spot, and the Clicks was invis running the other way. But that was the kind of de-smoke or the smoke pop move that DJ was looking for. But the smoke and the movement actually came just straight down the middle lane. So DJ went in and he was hunting. He was like searching for people. He goes and gets an observer ward down, which is just outside of the sentry range actually. Purposefully done that since they had a sentry first. Leave the dire sentry up there as well. Make sure that no one knows you've been around recently.
Okay, so how much time do we have left? Quite a bit here on the Aegis, actually. A full minute. Thought it would be less than that, but the pauses kind of messed with my brain. Beastmaster's getting wrapped hard here. Oh, he doesn't. Oh yeah, he's gonna be in trouble. Who's gonna get dueled?
Oh, he roared the slot on. He gets super dueled. A nice little win there. How many are we up to now? Is that the third win, I guess?
Oh, DJ's holding. He doesn't have a TP.
Oh, is he going to be found by jabs? Oh, this is such an awful moment. EE has died in the meantime to Mushi. Mushi dies now.
They're right next
my
to
God,
the courier's
there we
coming.
go.
It's going to go over the Knicks.
Blink. Oh, jabs? He's gone. Wait, he doesn't know where he's gone to.
The courier finds him, used the invis, and I have to make sure they don't lose the courier.
Do they have any reveal? They've scanned now. There's the duck. Jabs has a blink stun, but the blink away from DJ. Gets himself away. He's still amplified up though. This could still be trouble for him. Nice turn and impale. The blink and duel. 5 seconds or so until you can have that out from the Legion Commander. By the TPs. No one's coming in to save DJ. He is left high and dry. There's the duel. There's the win. Legion, you are even more damaged. What an awkward engagement. We're watching this. In the meantime, what actually happened down bottom? Like, EE died to Clinks, and Clinks died to the rest of his team. We probably should have been watching that, but it was funnier to watch the Knicks and the Slardar dancing in the jungle,
Clown
to be honest.
Shoes is way better, honestly. I mean, that's Courier MVP doing the work. Like, you get all this vision on the Radiant side with these Hawks and Boars and Visage Birds, and they can't find shit. And the Courier's like, I got this, see? He's helping out the Dire, trying to even up the score. Nice one.
Familiar's going to go in onto Ninja Boogie here, taking him down to half health with one barrage of attacks. Ridiculous damage. Not going to get cleared up. They find a little hidey hole back in the trees, but one of them is still hit by the Corrosive Haze, so that one will go down.
What are you, a hobbit? A hidey hole?
A hidey hole?
Are you in the Shire or something?
What have you... What?
Gareth Baggins in my hidey hole.
My hidey hole? What would you call it then? He's found a nook to hide in. He's found a cranny.
Sure. Get in my nook, Dwight.
Get in my nook.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, we have no 8 just now, so maybe they're not going to be pushing tier 2s anytime soon again on the Dire. Might have to wait for that. I feel like, you know, the Radiant, they are like Captain Planet, right? We're assembling all of these pieces together, push some rings together. Got some Bassies. I'm sure there's some other cool rings on their team. And then there's probably a Ring of Aquila. Yep. All right. So the rings are going to align, and they're going to be able to hit buildings. And we're getting close to that, it seems. Aghanim Scepter is also pretty clutch, though.
Is that nearly here? Oh, it's $1,000 away for Excalibur. He stopped off on his way to Aghanim's to buy a plate mail, in fact, to try and tank up against the Legion, the Slardar, with all of this physical damage and minus armor coming out. Man, look at Ice Ice Ice. We've not seen him in a while, hey, but he got minus Aghanim. Okay,
oh, yeah.
Fnatic,
True.
if you're going to try and push, well, try pushing into my big ulti. We'll see what you've got. Going straight into the Octarine Core. I have not seen this build in a while. It really has been a lot of drums, Orchid, Shadow Blades, lots of physical attack damage, you know, Maelstrom as well from Nature's Prophets to try and split push, team fight. Get involved and 5-man a fair amount when you're not split pushing. But this one, this is special from Ice Ice Ice.
Look at DJ. He's like trying to stalk Mushi here, but he's so tanky. He just watched them kill 2 camps, and he's going to follow to where he thinks he's going. He's going to be correct, and it makes logical sense in the farming patterns and stuff, and now his observer will reveal his thoughts too, but what can he do? He's so tanky. Like, no one can rotate and do anything.
Yeah, they've got nothing to TP. It's not as though Nyx can set up for, like, familiar kill on Clinks.
Wow. Just kind of scouting anything like smokes and stuff. They might have an inkling that these 2 supports are smoked, but it was kind of awkward because like the Prophet then walks past your ward, he's not smoked. So maybe they don't.
Uproot and after them.
Well, the Dire scan up top, looking for anyone that was maybe standing in front of them. As like you said, the supports and a shift. We went to the jungle, but has that been spotted? There's pings coming out saying there's a ward placed up here.
Oh, their smoke just pops
now.
instantly.
The blink into Crush. Catches onto a Centaur. It's a good start. They get themselves away though. Eternal Envy. Oh, he is alone. Ice says hello.
Got a mana too.
Venomance has got nothing to give, and now in comes Jabs. The long TP rotation comes in, and Mushi clears up. Radiant trying to catch someone up at top, maybe cancel some TPs, but Moon and Ninja Boogie both sitting back
Radiant's
a little
middle
distance
tower
away.
is under attack.
Not going to fully retreat though. Still potentially looking for a team fight here if Fnatic go forward and commit for anything. Could find the Dazzle.
Radiant's
They've
middle
got
tower
Static
is
Storm
under
to go
attack.
as well. If anyone shows on this lane, they're probably going to jump them, but
Radiant's middle
Fnatic
tower
very
has
timidly
fallen.
fall back into this jungle area where they can maybe just sit back and farm for a little bit.
8k lead at this point with the Prophet with Agnus. That's very scary. And he's going the full out build, boys. Doctoring core time. This, I mean, I missed this build, to be honest.
Ohio.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Look at that chain
Commander.
stun.
But what can you do now? Where's your damage? You just use your stuns. And Mineski could turn this one back to a great Static Storm, stopping DJ from stunning. The carry is there. The clip's already come through. Moon is cleared up. They do get that kill with the Familiars doing an inordinate amount of damage, and they're looking for Ninja Boogie now as well. Kinetic Shield slows the advance. And I think Jabs should be okay. Sprinting away. They get the Legion. The Roar does start things off fast enough, speedily. They jump in, and they're able to chase tier 3 mid, being aggressive, but a 2-man stun. DJ perfect with a blink initiation. In comes Ohio, slaps him down. And the 2 supports from Mineski will fall. But look at their base, dude. It's in disarray. Tier 3 mid is nearly dead.
Just looking at the bottom one where Prophet actually was. Yeah, Venovoid's there in the mid lane to try to deal with some of the treants. Prophet's down bottom doing. Oh, he's back. Like, there's no way they're coming home. They're going to try and get something off of that fight top, and he's correct. They are going for the Roshan.
Lane's taking racks, though. Middle lane, Muchi slides in.
Oh,
they have
got
the
the
clip.
rat,
melee
dude.
Rax is gone.
Sick, bro.
Roshan's not even dead yet. Muchi now, he has to turn and fight. He's taken melee, but he's 1v3 at this point. Roshan still being taken slowly but surely.
Oh, they hit Gem, though.
Can't go in. There's the poison on him. Unfortunately, but they get the tier 3 bottom to half HP. Roshan finally does go down, and Excalibur will be taking the Aegis and the cheese. But they've lost melee racks mid, thanks to the Mushi Clinks.
The seeds of fortune.
Their wave clear is actually pretty bad, too. So, like, as more of this Aghanim starts coming in, and the Octarine Core just makes it kind of infinite, and the Refresher, I mean, of course, what else are you going to build next on Isis Ice? Yeah. That's his favorite item, honestly. How are you going to handle this? What do you have? You have to go like Maelstrom Visage, right? Or Maelstrom. Someone's building Maelstrom, because EE has also gone the complete opposite of the split push build, because he's going for the Aghanim's Blink, which has been pretty popular lately. Lots of Venos going for this. It seems more like an offlane Veno build.
Yeah.
Than a was put in the core role build. But I guess he's thinking about the auto. That's some classic shit. Pause. XD. Damn. Oh, that's some PJ Salt right there if I've ever seen it. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you're just relying on all of these buffs and auras and stuff to jack up your hero without itemization, but it feels like you could have just like multiplicatively helped yourself.
Yeah, I'm still.
Is he gonna like blink Ags, the blink Ags ulti the treants? Is that the strat here, guys?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm trying to mill this over in my head. I've not seen Ags on the kind of actual core Veno, you know, offlane Veno, sure, but
yeah,
I've seen so much of that, like Hurricane, like
you know, yeah, like Midas Ags. The Ags gets done at like 30 minutes or something, but I don't know.
Maybe one of them will shift back into a Mjolnir. We'll see.
Wait, how much HP do giant treants have?
Like 1400?
If you
no,
get a hero.
no, sorry, that's 1400 with Howl.
Because it's 3 times as much health and damage if a hero is killed, right? Now, what happens if that gets doubled and then Clinks eats it?
Oh, jeez, dude, that's too many numbers for me.
That's gonna be a huge. It's like a 6k HP Clinks or something. That'd be so good.
Wait, hang
no,
on.
it's not
so,
5. It's great.
So, what's 6 times whatever this is? 6 times 550. It's like 3,300 or something, right?
Okay, well, a health right now is 550 on a treant, right?
Yeah.
So then,
times
if you
2 times
die
3.
to the Wrath of Nature, a greater treant is created, which is 3 times as much health. So we're dealing with 1,500 or whatever. And then, if he has the talent, it's 2 times. So it's a 3k HP treant with a little bit extra.
550.
And then you can eat it.
Oh, yeah, 3.3k. I'm so
Yeah.
good at maths, guys.
Yeah, the typing in the Windows 10 bar calculator. Congratulations.
Right, just now, I did just now to double check, but I swear I said 3.3k before.
Dire's middle
Yeah, I
tower
know.
is under
Trent?
attack.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under
That's
attack.
great, though. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Dude, 2 days ago I tried to add like 113 and 120, and I came up with 150.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
I somehow managed to lose one of the hundreds, and was just like, wait, hang on a second, no, that 1 + 1 is 2, and we need a 2 in here somewhere. Yeah. My brain works in mysterious ways. Nature's Wrath, what are we looking at? Just split push? Yeah.
Radiant's
Creating
top
treants
shrine
everywhere.
is under attack.
Gorgeous.
Dire
They've
are
got an
scanning.
observer ward in here deep as well. Maybe need a couple more of these to spot the waves as they're coming in, so you have more opportunities to get Nature's Wrath to bounce around and get these little treants popping up everywhere. But Fnatic, they're the ones that hold Aegis and Cheese. They have Gem on the Beastmaster, Necro
Radiant's
books are
top
coming,
shrine is
and
under
they're
attack.
starting to
Radiant
ward
are
pretty
scanning.
deep here. The trouble is, they've lost tier 3, so the shrines are open, and Nature's Prophet just sends them over. Top shrine is already gone, and now pushing into tier 2. It's so difficult, like you said.
They have to just YOLO. Like,
Radiant's bottom
their
shrine
itemization
is
doesn't
under
allow
attack.
anything but YOLO. Like, they're not even trying a Maelstrom or anything on the Visage. He's just gonna buy AC. They're gonna go for some giant down mid push with Necro 3s, Blink ulti from the Veno. Like, he just lives down here on Venomancer until they're ready to take the throne. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what else you do as this Radiant team.
They're so good going forward, but very, very poor at kind of holding enemies back. They're even TPing top lane to deal with this, but they've already lost to
Radiant's
tier
middle
2.
barracks are under
They have no
attack.
outer towers left. Mineski are just winning this kind of war of attrition. They're not fighting, they're not meeting in the middle, they're not touching each other, they're just kind of sitting
Radiant's
back and
middle
saying, okay,
barracks are under attack.
you guys, you have to 5-man, you have to group up, you can go do that down one lane. Then we'll go and push the other 2 lanes even more effectively. Because we're building Refresher on the Nature's Prophet, like you said. The favorite item of Ice is coming. It's coming.
This is great, though. I haven't watched I still think this build's so good. I think it's definitely not as good as it used to be, right? 'Cause it was like the core. It was almost every game. You're watching Universe, he's building this thing.
Radiant's
Didn't
top
matter what
tower
profit
is
it
under
was.
attack.
That's what the choice was. But to like, this is what separates like amazing Dota players, right? Is the ability to find these older builds and bring them out in moments where you're like, hey, wait a second. If I did that, what are they gonna do? Because they just don't have wave clear. Like, it's such a staple of every draft these days. Their best wave clear is Tassel. I mean, he can't wave clear against Prophet and Legion and Slardar, Clinks. Like, that's 4 heroes that are terrifying. They can be over the entire map and just kill you.
Maybe Beastmaster?
I mean, like axes?
Axes?
Like,
I mean, he's
get
got
the
axes,
talent?
axes and balls, right?
but still, I mean, overall, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think the Beastmaster's maybe a better option than the Dazzle. Because he's going to go Boots of Travel soon as well, right?
Yeah.
Dazzle actually has a decent amount of money saved up. Gem is huge, but 1,600 gold. Wouldn't be surprised to see Pilot just buy a Glimmer Cape or something, just to have one of those items when they are trying to commit and push into high ground with the Aegis and Cheese. Oshi though, full Hurricane Pike, working into the Monkey King bar, about halfway done.
Envy has just been in this box. He's been sentenced to Venomancer prison. He just lives down here. He never leaves. He just plants wars and waits for the trees to push it in again. And he hasn't left here. And like, he's been here since they lost Rax.
Like 4 minutes, yeah.
yeah,
top
he's-
lane.
Top tower
Hello.
is under attack.
Hello. Ice.
Oh, there's a prophet in your base.
Sneaky devil. Why is there no backdoor? Hello?
They must have pushed in far enough bottom. They were getting pretty close.
Dire's
No,
top
there was
tower
backdoor
has
when
fallen.
Ice was here, then backdoor turned off when the Treant started hitting it.
I'm pretty sure it was the wave bottom. It got close.
Backdoor is so...
Who knows how backdoor really works?
But no, backdoor is literally one of the weirdest mechanics still in the game. Because there's the whole thing where, you know, you push high ground with a creep wave, and then what was it, 30, 45 seconds after the last creep dies, then backdoor starts to kick in? Like
I thought
what?
it was 17.
It's
Isn't it some
17?
stupid number?
I
Save him wrong.
It's changed so many times. I mean, we even used to have rules back in Dota 1 where, like, backdooring was illegal because they couldn't code backdooring. into the game. No, it was illegal. Like, you would get banned from in-houses or you get banned from, like, arena game rooms for backdooring.
Well,
Dire are
And
scanning.
Now,
also,
times.
more than 2 necro books were banned in games as well.
Well, I mean, that probably was a good idea.
It really was.
This would be a impressive win by the Radiant if they pull it out here. It's that constant war of attrition. Now, mind you, we talk about how like they can't push the waves and stuff. Overall, the net worth is shifting the Radiant's way. At least it's been starting to the past couple minutes. They had that one little fight. They took the roast. They got the Aegis and the cheese. I mean, it's gone now. They still have the cheese, right? It's somewhere around here. Yeah, it's on Beastmaster. Okay. But Prophet, you know, he is throwing some money into them.
Radiant
Okay.
are scanning.
Wait a couple hours. Necro or Venomancer has left the bottom lane.
Oh, really?
Sorry, I get green toxic heroes mixed up sometimes. Practically Necropos.
They're gonna kill the familiars. Oh, resummoned. Excalibur, at the very least, there did a great job at keeping top lane pushed out.
And after them.
But this smoke in from Mineski. They're hunting. They could maybe convert from this into something big, like another lane of racks, but I don't know who they're going to find. Eternal Envy.
That's Treant sees Envy.
Oh, hello. Blink Crush starts things off. Oh, dearie me. Imushi with all that damage. Death Pact and Monkey King Bar, and now they will just shift towards the bottom lane. The push has been halted. Get out of here, Fnatic. Back to your base. Be gone with you. But what do they do from their base? Like, this is no platform to leap yourself into victory. You're now cowering in fear, hiding away from Mineski as they run straight towards your tier 3s, which honestly are very close to just collapsing.
Dude, Envy's found the solution to this game. He's building Octarine Core.
More wards.
More wards. Ulti does something. That's interesting.
How does that work with Poison Sting?
Oh, it's not about the poison sting though. It's about the Midas.
But I mean, you get the heal,
You're
right?
You're just not even thinking about it. Yeah, you would get a little bit of heal.
But you don't get the heal from the wards because they aren't you and they don't get applied to the Octarine Core, correct?
Yeah, it's just like blade mail and stuff like that.
And Serpent wards as well from last stuff. That's how it all
Yeah.
works. Just making sure. Weird stuff happens in Dota 2. Mushi. Oh.
Oh, there's a refresher.
Goes for a weird
Now that my treants are on your base, let me just throw another one here.
He TP's up as well. It's like
Nick's just punching them.
He can't do anything.
The treants can't all fit on the tower.
I mean, he might be in trouble now. DJ has found it. The tier 3's falling. The fight bottom lane, BKB from the Legion. The battle kicking off proper down here. But they'll retreat. The top lane fight continues. Venomous Gale comes through from EE. But they can't deal with that freaking Treant. They'll finally die, won't they? No, it's just ulti. There's no Gale on them, it's just Poison Nova. Now they have to be right-click down. They do get Ice, but that's another rack. Ranged falls top lane. Middle getting pressured a little bit here by the creep wave coming through, but Fnatic, they are stuck. They have been forced to all chat the Roshan time. That's how bad things are getting.
A soldier's fortune.
Oh my god. This is so funny, dude. They can't kill the treants. There's so many treants. They actually like are just colliding with each other and can't all hit the objective. I mean, that's not a good sign for the Radiant.
Still can't believe that Ice is 2, 9, and 8. Wait, does he have the most deaths in the game? He must have, right? Yeah. By 2. Eternal Envy is closing in.
I was gonna say, he's catching up.
Yeah.
He's doing his best.
He's trying to get there. Trying to match Ice. But his highest net worth.
Actually, oh, never mind. They did just scan the Nyx, but Clinks isn't going to turn for it. I thought maybe he was going to go back, and he's got other things in mind. He sees some creep bottom lane. Oh, there is a sentry right here, so if he walks in, that ward would spot him. But all right, so let's see. They're going to do some backdoor math again here. Look, they're pushing. Look at this. He's sneaking top. They're pushing the wave bottom. These guys are practicing their ratting here. I'm just gonna watch this little shield here. Oh, sneaking by. Oh my god, dude, this is so. And there goes the back door. Hello.
Worth his force. So backdoor gets disabled here. There's still 5 moves though. Great initiation. Jump in. Bottom lane. What's happening? Tier 3. One hit away. Gonna leave it. Denied by EE. There we go. Nicely done, Eternal Envy. Well played. Sick move.
Treants do not break backdoor. All right, this caster is not an idiot. That is not how it works. I can tell you guys that, man. Why is SC chat always the one that flames so hard?
It did work at one point. There were loads of, like, there's been loads of weird backdoor bugs though, remember? Like relocating one of your creeps into here, into the freaking jungle to hide it. Was it Prophet Treants, but also like illusions? Like randomly illusions at one point used to break backdoor. Just backdoor has been buggy as hell for the entirety of its existence. Get in there, Trent. Get him.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Just trying to teach them.
Well, they appreciate
Well,
that, I'm sure.
talk more about backdoor, please. I mean, it's the most important thing in this game.
Oh, jab. That could have been a good go, but now he puts himself in the firing line. Excalibur comes in, Shivers Guard through onto the Slaughter, full assumption of the birds. There we go, kill him off. He's down, but it's ice inside in the back. The duel is happening somewhere. I want to watch this. Profit fall though. DJ in Ohio pairing up to take him down. The fight in the back. Gets the kill with Mushi helping out onto Excalibur, but they can't chase onto anyone else, I don't think. Even though DJ has the amp damage on him, they've got to deal with the Observer Ward. Also the little boars and the familiars flapping around and to cancel their blink initiations. An interesting
have a
move
lot
from...
of Gales, I guess, because of the Octarine core.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't feel like a very effective build. I'm curious. I would love to ask EE as to why. I mean, at this point, I think it's because he's just like so invested. It feels like one of those fallacy things, where you're like, you don't leave the baseball game even though it sucks because you paid for the ticket, whatever that thing's called. The sunken cost fallacy. That's the one. And that's what it feels like right now with his build, right? Because you feel like you probably just need like a Maelstrom and some shit, dude. But he's like, well, I've already bought Blink Eggs. Probably need Octarine Core because that fits the items I have. But
yeah,
at least that's how I feel about it. That's what it looks like.
He just has to keep on pushing through, just trucking forward with this build.
God, aren't you glad you're watching Dota, not baseball? What a boring sport.
But where did that come from? But yeah, yes.
Sucking, I don't know. It's always the example in the sucking cost fallacy.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
A baseball game. It's like, yeah, you know what? I should leave baseball. All right, they're trying to roach. Hawk is probably getting this. Yeah, you can see this far. Oh, my Hawk.
For me, the biggest sunken cost fallacy in Dota is when, the Roshan time. Roshan is in the window of respawning, and you sit in the Roshan pit as a support, and you're like, well, I've stayed here for 20 seconds. I may as well stay for 5 more, 10 more seconds, 30 more seconds. You just keep on like wasting time and time and time. You know Roshan's going to be up soon. There's no point really waiting around for all of that time. There's going to be the battle around the pit at this point with Fnatic vying for control. They need Roshan. They need Aegis. If they don't get this, they pretty much lose the game. If Mineski get it, they pretty much win the game.
Yeah, I would agree. And there is a Hawk kind of really sneakily inside the rock. You can just barely see the wings flapping, but nope, they see it. Ninja Boogie's too good.
And Mushi absolutely annihilated it. Roshan, Aegis, Cheese, both picked up, and Fnatic, this is really going to be a disastrous couple of 5 minutes.
They have no Quelling Blades or Force Staffs on the Radiant, and we haven't seen this in a while, but it's the Octarine Nature's Prophet, so he has the Infinite Sprout. Not that he's really had a chance to use it, but that could actually be pretty important in one of these fights. They have axes, right? For the Beastmaster, that's it.
Yeah, you're right, that is it. I mean, Beastmaster had a Quelling Blade at one point, but I assume he sold it. That's gone now.
I missed that. I mean, back when Sven was meta during the days of the Octarine Prophet shenanigans, because people would try and pick Svens and AMs into it to try and stop people from doing that build, but sometimes it was still good. And then you watch them just get permanently sprouted. Yeah, that's the original, guys.
Radiant are scanning.
What is it? 6-second duration? 6-second cast time. Or cooldown, rather. 6-second cast time. That would be... We need a skill with a 6-second cast time. That would be impressive if you landed.
When Epicenter feels like that has a 6-second cast time. Because you have to take your hands off the keyboard and like, no, don't cancel the Epicenter. I need to blink after this. What is the skill with the longest? Like channeling before it starts or cast time? Well, Fnatic, don't leave your base, my friends. DJ is the only one that can seriously move forward. by any measurable distance, but there is a gem over on Jabs. DJ looping in behind here, potentially, but the Mineski guys, they're going to show down on the bottom lane. The duel comes in, stands at the storm, and down to the Excalibur. Immediately destroyed, another one falls. It's Ohio. Beastmaster gone with no buyback, and now what do? You buy back the Visage. The Glyph is forced here. Envy, he has to blink ulti. He does. The Gale lands in onto the Clinks, but he has Aegis and Cheese. This is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Top lane, Ice takes down the melee racks there. 2 full lanes gone. You look for the third. The 4th staff comes through, but Mooney, he has a second life. He's fine. He'll come back up and he'll be able to eat another one of his creeps. The death pack is just a little bit. Look for the megas. Who cares about megas? Ice is taking tier 4s. Nature's Prophet is tripping away, killing off these towers. Fnatic, how do you can't, right? This is over. You can't hold. Nice round start. This maybe is where you go for the hacks. Into the damage to kill the Legion. Jabs now being chased away. Ninja Boogie
hitting the building.
retreats out.
Oh, they got him. He actually couldn't hit that building. They stunned him up.
And
That was
Mushu was
impressive.
behind. Oh wow, Mushu was in behind.
Oh, is Ice going in? He's going in.
One
Oh
hit.
no, he went too far though. Oh, he got him.
Well, Excalibur gets a triple kill with a buyback. Oh wait, Envy. Hang on. Where did they die? Miles away. In base. One of them died in base. The gems dropped though. That's a gem down. Jabs loses it.
1 ranged Rex.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It just, once his profit's up, it just feels impossible. He is Necronomicon. He is Refresh. He is Octarine Core. It's like, they haven't even a ward in your base, dude. They know. You thinking about leaving. All they need is 1 lane to get here.
DD rune down at bottom. DJ pings it out, and Excalibur will go get it. What's this going to net them? Maybe a couple of buybacks, but it's got to be all in. They have to be all in from Fnatic. They have their ultis pretty much ready to go. Excalibur doesn't have a resummon of birds, though, unfortunately. Try and shove into tier 3. There's Ice. He buys back. He'll likely just go TP to a lane. I don't think him sticking around and defending here is going to do too much without the rest of his team. But
waiting for
he is just hanging around. Tier 3 falls. Fnatic, they're going for it.
You
Tier 4.
have to go.
You have
There's
to go
no way.
in. Plague's getting placed down. This is all or nothing for Fnatic. Mineski have to defend their base though. It's not as easy as it looks. There's the blink with the Gale and the Poison Nova now being thrown out onto Jabs. The Roar comes through onto Nana. There's the Legion Commander with a hex down onto her as well. She's dropping low, being brought down. There goes the Legion. Has a buyback. Excalibur, he is not going to be as lucky. Oh, he's actually healed up. He's on the base as well. Still alive.
They're in the base though. They can't lose now.
Turns back to fight, but they've lost so much here. Fnatic buyback on the Venom. Highlight Dine Excalibur have to run away. Body blocked by a million. Tree and Cell as more come out. Ice has an entire army. The Menagerie is here. The birds, they're taking down tier 4. The throne's in trouble. Oh, this is big good. Fnatic, are they actually doing this? They're going to be able to bring down Mushi. He's being full stabbed away. He is going to survive a little bit longer, but now he dies. And he's taking down the Beastmaster. But the throne is falling. All the whole team from EE. EE is doing it. No freaking way. The Fnatic managed to pull this off. The throne is dead. What? What the
YOLO
hell?
down mid.
What did we just watch?
They waited the whole time for the YOLO down mid, and it worked. I'm impressed.
Trent?
They threw. I mean, think about it. If they just got that range Rax, they would have had Megas, and that's way harder. Like, trying to fight inside that base against Megas was probably impossible with only spells. With, like, the HP differential and everything like that that would have been going into the Mega